We are told that, अरे क्या करेगा? International prices are going up, so we can't go. Our prices should go up, no? Correct. We should. But then when international prices come down, then our prices also should come down. Nah, that didn't come. The profits you earned when your per barrel cost was $44.6 and you sold petrol for 80 rupees 90 paise and 73 rupees 60 paise diesel, where did that profit go? Did you ever wonder? These are the profits that possibly got diverted to all your freebies. These are the profits that went to Ladki Bahin and free bus tickets. Something goes wrong and then we immediately go and hike prices or take some reactive actions. And to justify those reactive actions, we put a tadka of nationalism and at times tadka of communalism so that those reactive actions are justified. Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Let us talk about petrol and diesel prices. Actually, let us understand this concept of petrol and diesel price hike. Price hike and whose fault it is actually. Is it all because of international global price? Is it because of our government's inability or lack of foresight? Or is it because of some other reason? Let us understand this threadbare. First of all, let's understand petrol prices, petrol and diesel prices. As of today, that is 25th of May 2026, the petrol prices are as follows. Delhi, it is 102 rupees 12 paise, Kolkata 113 rupees 51 paise, Mumbai 111 rupees 21 paise, Chennai 107 rupees 77 paise. Now, diesel prices are as follows. Delhi 95 rupees 20 paise, Kolkata 99.82 rupees, that is 99 rupees 82 paise, Mumbai 97 rupees 83 paise, and Chennai it is 99 rupees 55 paise. That's what petrol and diesel cost today. Now, according to the latest available state-wise data, some of the highest petrol prices are currently seen in Andhra Pradesh with 117 rupees 9 paise, Telangana 117 rupees 15 paise, Kerala 114 rupees 48 paise, Madhya Pradesh 116 rupees 2 paise, and West Bengal 114 rupees 1 paise. This is how the prices look. Okay? Now, you know what is interesting about this price rise? The interesting factor about this price rise is because this price rise has been done very strategically. You see, they have done it in little doses. So, if you see on 15th of May, the price rise was 3 rupees per litre. Then on 19th of May, there was another price rise. The price was increased by 90 paise per litre. On 23rd of May, there was another increase, an increase of 87 to 91 paise per litre. And today, that is 25th May, we had an increase by 2 rupees 61 paise to 2 rupees 80 paise per litre, depending on the city. This is how the price rise happened. Dose by dose by dose by dose. We started off saying that, listen, what price rise? We thought, very little price rise we are doing. That was how we started off. And now we are seeing the fourth price rise in the last 15 days. Chalo, that's the status. Now listen, you know what? Is it because of global price? To some extent it is. Because I'll tell you, let me give you that figure also. Let us be fair. Let us see all the angles and then we'll conclude. If you see 2018-2019, our import dependency was 83.8%, 2019-20 was 85%, and today, that is 2024-25, that is up to last year, our dependency was 88.2%. So our dependency has only grown from 83% in 18-19 to 88.2% in 24-25. So we are going to be so dependent on international oil. International prices are bound to affect us, isn't it? That's a fact. There is no debate on that. But let's also understand another factor. You see, we are told that, "Arey kya karega? International prices are going up, so we can't go. Our prices should go up, no? Correct. We should. But then when international prices come down, then our prices also should come down. That didn't come. Now that's the question we need to ask our government. कि भाई ठीक है, when you are in trouble, you say अरे trouble क्या करेगा? We have to pay. But things are better. Why was that advantage not passed on to us? I'll give you an example. Please look at this. Look at your screen. In 2011-12, during UPA government, where our good Prime Minister himself had a lot of things to say. Just hear this.
साल का रिपोर्ट कार्ड के कुछ ही घंटों में उन्होंने देश में जिस प्रकार से पेट्रोल के दाम बढ़ा दिए, ये दिल्ली सरकार की शासन चलाने की नाकामयाबी का जीता जागता सबूत है। देश की जनता के अंदर भारी आक्रोश है और इसके कारण और भी चीजों पर बहुत बड़ा बोझ होने वाला है, सरकार पर भी बहुत बड़ा बोझ होने वाला है। मैं आशा करूंगा कि प्रधानमंत्री जी देश की स्थिति को गंभीरता से लें और पेट्रोल के दाम बढ़ाए हैं उसको वापस करें।
I mean, I'm sure you must have heard this some 100 times. Everybody said, what, this is, how are you rising, how can you hike the price like this and all that? Everybody said that. But at that point in time, crude oil was $113.5 per barrel. And petrol price was 64.4 rupees per liter. Diesel price was 40.7 rupees. When the crude oil price was $113.5 a barrel, our petrol cost was 64.4 rupees a liter and 40.7 rupees a liter. This is 2011-2012. So is the case with 2012-2013. 108, cost of petrol was 68.1, cost of diesel 44.6. So that was the status then. Now let us come to 2015 to 2016. 2015 to 2016, the crude oil cost was $46.2 per barrel. Mind you, 2011, 2012, it was $113.5 per barrel. And in 2015-16, the cost of per barrel was 46.2, but yet we charge 69 rupees 90 paise. So the cost of petrol almost was a little lesser than what it was in 2011-2012 when the per barrel cost was $113.5, where the cost was 64.4, and in 2015-16 the cost per barrel was 46.2, cost of petrol was 61.9, cost of diesel 47. 2021, for instance, the cost of crude was 44.6, cost of petrol was 80.9 and cost of diesel 73.6. 2025-26, cost of crude was 71.7 and the cost of petrol was 94.8, 87.7 was the cost of diesel. अरे ये क्या बात हुई यार? How is this fair? When the cost of crude oil was at 113, our good government went and told UPA government, what nonsense are you guys doing? How are you managing like this? At 113 per dollar, you were upset that they were charging you 64 rupees 50 paise per liter for petrol. And now, when the cost of, not now of course the cost have gone up, but till 2024, when the cost of per barrel was 71.7, you charged 94.8 and 87.7. How fair is this? How fair is this? Okay, now you know what? Let me tell you one more thing. In the last 70 days, they could not change the price of oil. They did not increase the price of petrol or diesel. Why? Because the elections were going on, no? So, because the elections were going on and because the price of petrol and diesel couldn't be increased, you know what happened? Our petroleum companies lost 1,000 crores per day. 1,000 crores per day for 70 days. Why? Because of election, and because of election, they couldn't raise or they couldn't hike petrol prices. That's also the reality. Achha, after they hiked, they are losing 750 crores per day today. This is the status. The question is, if you are going to be dependent on global crude, of course, their prices will be fluctuating. But the question again then, what I wanted to ask is, but when the prices were low, why were our prices still high? So what happened to those profits then? Question number one. Question number two. Question number two is a little more introspective. Remember when we sit here and shout that, freebies and all, it is bad. Freebies are not going to help this nation. Freebie is not going to help our economy. Freebie is not going to earn anything for us. It's not going to help our GDP, it's not going to help our unemployment, it is going to help nothing. It is only going to drain taxpayers' money. And that's precisely what we were saying. Why do we need this kind of profits? Where did these profits go? The profits you earned when your per barrel cost was $44.6 and you sold petrol for 80 rupees 90 paise and 73 rupees 60 paise diesel, where did that profit go? Did you ever wonder? These are the profits that possibly got diverted to all your freebies. These are the profits that went to Ladki Bahin and free bus tickets in various states. And I am not blaming one government, I am blaming all the governments. All the governments that gave freebies. And that is precisely why we are sitting here and shouting that please do not entertain freebies. Do not vote for a party that is giving you freebies, because at the end of the day, it's your own wool they're using to weave you a sweater. A lot of us said this. Unfortunately, our country seems to be very fascinated with this concept of freebies. So that's point number 2, which I want to make emphatically. Point number 3. You see, we had a fabulous deal from Iran. Fabulous deal. We had a 60-day credit, we could buy in Indian currency, and we would get one of the best rates in the market. This was the crude deal that we had struck with Iran. But we had to stop it in 2019. You know why? Because America wanted you to stop it. Why? Because America was not friends with Iran. Why? So therefore, because America was not friends with Iran, therefore America didn't want you to buy oil from Iran. Now the whole world has seen it. We got a deal from Russia. And at that point in time, our external ministers and everybody, fiery eyes and all, everybody would go out and say that, what a deal. Who is anybody to stop us from buying that deal? You know who intervened? United States intervened. United States intervened and they started giving us deadlines after deadlines to stop our purchase from Russia. You see, the fact remains that today, when the prices are 114 and 117 rupees per liter, who is suffering? Neither is Russia suffering, nor is United States suffering, nor is possibly our government suffering. People of India are suffering. Possibly. Why? Because the government couldn't stand up to pressures. Government is used to saying we are aggressive and we are Naya Bharat and we stand our ground and all that. All that we are used to saying that. But end of the day, when it happens, we succumb, no? And who is paying for it now? You and I are paying for it. You and I are paying for the petrol hike. You and I are paying for the diesel hike. This is a fact that you need to remember, and you remember very well. And the last point that I wanted to make. You see, where is our foresight? A government is not supposed to be just reactive. Arey, petrol ka price badh gaya, now increase price, stop till the elections are over. Most of the government decisions, and I'm sorry to say this, most of the government decisions I see are absolute reactive decisions. Something goes wrong and then we try to correct our policies. Something goes wrong and then we immediately go and hike prices or take some reactive actions. And to justify those reactive actions, we put a tadka of nationalism and at times tadka of communalism, so that those reactive actions are justified. You check most of the decisions that happened in the last 1.5 decades. Reactive decisions. How long are we going to go with this? You see, did we think in 2019 that if there is a problem, and there could be a problem because issues in Middle East, issues in West Asia, they were brewing. A government, people who are trained to think geopolitics, people who are trained to understand foreign affairs, didn't they know that West Asia could see destabilization? 2019, we just decided that we will not buy crude from Iran. Then we thought we hit the jackpot with Russia, and we called ourselves laser eye and we said we are great and what brains and what. Then what happened? That also went. Did we ever think that this could harm us and harm us bad? That's point number 1. Point number 2 is, what steps are we taking? After the election, the Prime Minister comes and says, now don't drive cars, don't use planes, don't visit abroad, don't buy gold. All these steps after everything is over. While during elections, series of vehicles were plying on the road, campaign vehicles were plying on the road. Nobody bothered to say. When will we learn that elections are not important. Lives of people are important. People are alive, elections happen. People dead, no elections. And today that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. India is going to see a lot of problems. India could get into a major economic distress. And I don't know whether our think tank, we are equipped enough to handle this crisis. By the looks of it, if our decisions are going to be reactive, then we are not. Possibly we are not. And that's my worry. I hope I made my point clear. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.